gonna be a good night. Welcome back to the world's worst fishing, everybody. So the house chores, you know, it was like a week and a half ago that the AC went out. Now the plumbing is clogged. So the outflow drain, as you can see there, was completely overflowed with water. Water was bubbling up through this bathtubs and toilets. So had to take the cap off, and I've got the hose down there with one of those rubber kind of expanding tips that you shove down there until you feel a blockage, and then you turn the water on, and it blocks water from coming back up your system. But in theory, the water pressure will blast out the blockage. So I have some basically super Drano for your outflow pipe that I'm going to try. And hopefully I don't have to go rent a snake. You know, before I've had to rent those snakes that rotate, you know, those professional plumbing snakes that go 100 feet down all the way out to the yard. And I don't want to do that. They're expensive and they're a pain in the butt, and they weigh like 70 pounds. So I just want to make lures, guys. But anyway, that's enough house stuff. I try to keep you guys sort of kind of updated on crazy projects and stuff, or just kind of life things in general. If that doesn't make any sense, disregard that last like 30 seconds. Anyway, we're gonna head into the bait shop, make some lures. This is gonna be a popular colors. Here we go. Okay, so we have a ton of stuff today. We're doing Okeechobee Magic. So we've all seen Okeechobee Crawl. Okeechobee Magic is very similar. It just has some magic in it. So Okeechobee Crawl, as I know it, is sort of a watermelonish green pumpkin bottom. Well, not necessarily. Well, I guess it depends on the bait you're making. One half is like a green pumpkin watermelon. The other half is a blue, and the blue side has blue flake. This is 0.035 blue flake, and then little silver flake. I like to put little silver flake in it. And then the watermelon pumpkin side has gold flake and black flake. So all this flake here, so this is all medium size 0.035 hex. This is the little silver. All this flake right here is from Lure Craft. This colorant right here is from MF, obviously. And this labelless colorant, the label finally fell off. This is Phthalo Blue from Lure Works. Molds we have today are the Angling AI jerkbait, 5-inch. This is actually, everything's AI. I'm sure we'll throw some other things in here once we get going. This is the Angling AI 7-inch kicker worm, and then the 4-inch stinger bait. I call it the grass grenade. We have some dead on plastic swim bait blend, and we're gonna go ahead and start cooking this up, and then we'll kind of mix up our two sides, and we'll be using the Bass Tackle Jewel Injector for this one to do our laminates. And I'm excited. I have not made this in years, but I think it's gonna look really good. Okay, here we go. So let's do the blue side. This is Phthalo Blue. All right, we're not going to do too much. This is about 1.5 cups of plastisol each. Isn't that just the best, watching it get mixed in? Oh, I love it. All right, so not too much blue. It's a fairly see-through blue, which is one of its best qualities. And then the bottom side, you guessed it, MF Dark Watermelon. We're gonna really load it up here. Okay. That stuff is very, very, very see-through. Or translucent. All right. Yeah. Very cool. Yeah, looking good. We'll add a little bit more. Alrighty. So now we're gonna add our flakes, of course. So to the top side, which is gonna be the blue, we're gonna add this 0.035 blue flake. That's a 1/4 teaspoon, so we're gonna do about 1.5 scoops of that. This is a very busy color. There's a lot of flake, there's a lot of stuff going on. It's a in-your-face color. Okay, that looks good there. Alrighty. And some of the small silver. Now this is a very small size, 0.008. So a little bit goes a long way. So we don't even need a full scoop. And that stuff right there is like powder. Alrighty. Yeah, so there's the magic part of the Okeechobee magic. At least in my opinion. Actually, you know what? We're gonna add a little bit more. Because why not, right? Alright. Looks good there. Now for our watermelon side, don't want to leave that out. 0.035 black. Here we go. We're gonna do a full scoop. And then about 1/2 scoop again. Maybe a smidge more. The most important measurement in bait making, just like Southern cooking, is the smidge. All right, and then the same with gold flake. We want some gold flake in this. At least I like gold flake in mine. And the gold flake is very visible. It goes a long way. So I'm not sure if we need more than that. And you know, that looks really good. Yeah, so here are our two sides here. Right there. That's Okeechobee magic, at least my version of it. There's a couple of companies that sell this. I know Bass Pro Shops makes this one themselves, like their in-house brand. So yeah, let's get ready to make some baits, you guys. What do you say? Okay, what I have here is the jerk bait, which actually has a top side and a bottom side. So I know that the left side, oh, my wife's pulling into the car. That's really loud. All right, so the left side is the top side of this mold. So I want a blue top and a watermelon bottom. Okay. All right. Inject that one. Oh, this is gonna look so good, you guys. All right, and then here's the kicker worm. That mold doesn't have a top or bottom, so it kind of doesn't matter what side you inject on. You just kind of do it. Hey, babe. Then here are the grenades. Did it take you long up there? That's good. All right. Try not to run out of plastic on this run. And we ran out. Okay, drum roll, please. Here are the jerk baits. Come on, baby. Yes. Oh, look at kind of like the green aqua hue in the tail from where the two sides merged. Oh my gosh. There it is, folks. Ooh! It's been way too long. Oh, I got an air pocket in that one. That's no bueno. Just a little air pocket. It has been too long since I have made this color. Wow. Look at that. That is Okeechobee magic. All right, we're gonna open up this second jerkbait mold here. And the good news is we have a ton of plastic left. We can really make some stuff tonight. Oh yeah. Oh, baby, baby, baby. Oh gosh, that is so cool. I've kind of just, this is just a color I've kind of forgotten about. You know, I've done regular Okeechobee crawl on this channel, but that's been some time ago. And I thought about Okeechobee magic earlier and I said, yep, I've got to do that one. Here are the kicker worms. Oh, oh my gosh. I'm telling you, that is prettier than fine diamonds. All right, moving on. Let's look at the grass grenades here. Oh my God. Why don't I just only make this color? Oh, oh. Oh my Lord. Yep, I'm gonna make a ton of this stuff. I don't even get to fish a lot anymore. And I want like 1,000 of these. All right, let's see. All right, there we go. Yeah, I need to whip some of this up in the craw tube plastic and make some frogs with it. Oh yeah, I started running out of plastic on these, I forgot. Yeah, those all have some air in them. All right, well, not to worry. We have plenty of plastic left and we will keep making some goodies. All right, we're gonna get ready to do a few more. Let's take a temperature real quick. 347. I have a feeling this side's gonna be hotter. 351, okay, that's actually not bad, because the key to a nice even laminate is even temperatures. That way both plastics have the same viscosity, and so they're gonna flow evenly as opposed to one overpowering the other. So if you're new to plastics and you wanna make laminates, that's the best piece of advice I can give you, is get both sides even temperature. And then you want to inject slowly, steady and slow, and then hold pressure at the end of the chute. And that should kind of guarantee you a good laminate if you follow those steps. Laminates can be really tricky to learn. They took quite a bit of practice from me whenever I was first starting. But once I kind of discovered that it's kind of all about temperature, then they started becoming pretty easy. So yeah, that's kind of the way to do laminates. Even temperatures, slow, even pressure. And the good thing about the dual injectors is that you can only inject it evenly. You know, even if you push down on one side, that bar basically holds the injector together. Both sides are going to push evenly. So you really don't have problems injecting evenly, but just take it slow and make sure that you have your temperatures as close to even as possible. Usually within plus or minus 6 or 7 degrees, you're almost guaranteed a pretty good laminate. All right, let's take a look at these kicker worms. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. This kicker worm is the best shooting mold that I own. I've never once gotten a dent, an air pocket, or any other problem. It is just bulletproof. Bulletproof mold. You cannot mess up a bait. I've yet to have it happen. All right, and then now for some more grass grenades. Oh, I'm sorry, but even if you don't bass fish, you gotta like that. That is gorgeous. Gosh, I'm telling you guys, with today's bait making technology, if I was a bass, I would be the first one to go. I wouldn't last a day. All these pretty baits and crank baits and swim baits buzzing by my head. I'm a goner. I'm a sucker and I'm a goner. Look at that. Oh yes. All right, we're gonna heat back up our remaining plastic and try to make a few more things before we are done. All right, so the plastic's heating back up, and here's what we have so far. Yes, some magic in there. Okeechobee magic, to be exact. All right, we're gonna make a few more things here. Just a couple more grass grenades. All right. Draw up, boom. Oh, gotta get it in the right spot there. All right. Gonna hold a little bit of pressure. I'm shooting these hotter Temperature of the plastic's pretty hot on these. Alrighty. Okay. Top off both molds a little bit. Push the remaining plastic back in the cups. And then we're gonna move on. Alright, let's get out these final 2 grass grenade molds here. Yes. Oh, I'm in love, guys. Alright, get this extra one. I went ahead and took all the baits that were in the bath and kind of laid them out over there on the edge of my table, a little bit off camera. Alright. Holy moly, what a color. Jeez. Alright, we're going to attempt to do a few laminate worms here in the hand pour. So the top of the worm actually goes in first on the bottom of the mold. It's kind of the way that this mold does. Alright, next. It's very tricky to pour precise laminates on a multi-cavity mold when the cavities are that close together. Because on a single cavity, I like to rest the cup on the table and then pour, but you can't do that once you kind of get a few cavities in. So it's all about just trying to do your best to keep a steady hand, and when you're dealing with a very thin space to work with, it can definitely be a challenge. But just grab these smaller size Pyrex cups. They're a little easier to control, and you know, you'll get what you want. I'm not super clean at it, as you can see, but I do okay. Definitely do okay. And these worms will be a little thicker, excuse me, not thicker, but firmer than you're probably used to, because this is swim bait plastic. But they'll definitely be durable, so not all bad news there. Alright, and we're going to go ahead and start pouring our bottom color. Go ahead and fill that in. You can see I'm able to kind of rest it on the table for these, which definitely helps. Okay. Definitely want to pour these while the blue layer is still a little bit kind of gooey, because you want to get a strong bond. It would, you know, you don't want to have to try to heat gun this whole thing to try to tack up the plastic like I do in my swim baits. It's better to just pour these quickly and not worry about necessarily like a perfect laminate line. At least not on a worm. I'm not worried about perfect lines on a worm like I am a swim bait. I'll show you guys some swim baits after I'm done with this that I'm working on. Yeah, these right here are a custom order for a customer. That didn't make any sense. So it's like a this is a green pearl with a little bit of watermelon in the top. This is a blue pearl line, just straight blue pearl from Lureworks, and then straight white pearl bottom. And I finished them off with a kind of a golden eyeball. So yeah, just nice clean lines. If you want to kind of learn how to hand pour lines like that, I've definitely got a few videos on it. Look just a few videos back and you'll find what you're looking for. Yeah, there's some cool swim baits right there. Alright, there's one of the hand pours right there. Looking good. Let's take a few more out here. Let's grab this one. Come on, baby. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Nice laminate there. Get that one in the bath. Grab another one. Come on. Yeah. Very good laminate. Very, very, very good. Grab a few more here. Yeah, you can see that mold is still cracked. I still haven't kind of just made the time to fix it. Yeah. But I love these hand pours. Man. Come on. That one kind of got stuck on me. Yeah. Crack's getting worse too. Jeez. Alrighty. Still enjoying a cold beer on a Friday night, making some baits for you guys. Cheers, everybody. And of course, thank you so much for watching. Alright, here's a group photo. And the beer. Yeah. What do you guys think? Okeechobee magic, baby. There's what we did tonight. As usual, if you like these baits, you can purchase them. Send me an email. I'll sell them to you. They're gorgeous. And I'll definitely make more. So, yeah, pretty cool. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's getting a little late. I've got to let the dogs out for the final time tonight and go inside and chill out a little bit. So, thanks again. Let me know what you think. Comments down below, like and subscribe, and we'll catch you next time.